Hello, Asomriz here. Today I'm going to be doing a start guide slash gameplay guide of TFT. It's Leagues or Riot's new game, Team Fight Tactics. It's basically auto chess. Um, I don't know if you guys have seen Dota auto chess. It's basically the same thing, just Riot's spin on it. From what I know, it was in development for like 10 weeks, or that's what I heard. And they're just throwing it out on the servers, I think tonight sometime, depending on when this video goes up. So let's just get started. First, I'm going to start with the map, the most basic of things. So I believe there are 21 slots you can put your characters in, but you can only use up to 9 unless you get item, which we'll go into later. On the left, you have your gold interest. So you gain gold to buy units. Um, and you can buy units from 1 to 5 stars in rating. And then you can 1 star, 2 star, and 3 star those units. So for every 10 gold you get 1 interest. And that means you gain 6 gold instead of 5 gold per round. And so you can go up to 50 and then gain 5 interest. So maybe in the gameplay I'll go into like what I do for interest, because there's certain points where you can use your gold very well. And like a good example is at 30 you can go up to you can spend money on levels twice without losing your interest. And at 50 you can go to uh, you can use your gold to level up twice, and you can re-roll too, all within just interest alone, which is kind of cool actually. So it has really some depth to the game, which is really good. That means it'll distinguish players that are good and bad from it. Like this is just my opinion. So if you guys, so like some of the strats I'll talk about are what I got in game, and because I can't talk for a majority of the strats, because I've only gotten a few like easy ones. Excuse me. Um, but like when I was streaming last night, I think I caught a win against, because I was just playing with my friends having fun, and we were just like kind of trolling around, and we just win. Like I've gotten a few wins, so I kind of get the good gist of what I'm doing, and I've won a few Dota auto chess games too. So I'll just throw that out here. So this is the field. There are what? That's 9 spots on the bench. So you can have 9 characters on the bench, and when you get 3 of the same unit, 1 star, they combine into a 2 star, and then you need 2 other 2 stars to make a 3 star. Um, so the champion pool, which we'll go into, is it this one? No, that's the items. We'll go into this one. This is Scarra's Team Fight Tactics cheat sheet. God bless him. This thing has helped me through game. So I kind of know. So when I started, I was just eyeballing this. I put it on my second screen. I was just eyeballing the fuck out of this thing. I used this up until I think like a day ago, because I finally started figuring out everything for myself. Sometimes when I see stuff that I don't know about, I I go back to these, especially the item one. But no, Scarra really helped me out here. I'll put a link in the description for both his cheat sheets. So these are all the classes and origins. I don't know. So basically, if you get, like for example, you get 2 demons, you have a 30% chance to burn all their mana, and then it just goes up by 50% if you have 4 of them, 70% if you have 6 of them. And then if you get 2 dragons, dragons are immune to magic damage, and if you get exiles, which is Yasuo, they start combat with a shield of 100% of their max HP when placed in a square adjacent from other units, not adjacent, away from other units. Then you have Imperial, and then I'll go over comps after we go through the items. Uh, so you, I'll link this in the description. I'll link the item one in the description too. So we're gonna go over these. So you have a lot of League's basic items and a lot of old ones. I don't know how many people remember Force of Nature and stuff like that. There's this. So like it's all pretty much the same. Um, so Scarra's cheat sheets, because this is when the game first came out. Some of this might not be super accurate, but it's basically the same thing. Maybe nerfed, maybe buffed. The ones that I know off the top of my head that got nerfed and buffed is GA went from 300 HP to 500 HP as of today. Um, Spear Sojin is 15% instead of 20% mana on hit after you use your ulti. I know attack speed got nerfed. There's a bug with rapid fire cannon. Rage Blade is now 3% stacking instead of 5%. Shiv may have got buffed to 100. I don't remember all of them. But that's just the majority of what I can remember. But yeah, so these are all the items. I'll link it in the description. So how items work is you kill monsters. So the first 3 rounds of the game is you start in the carousel, um, where you get to pick a unit, and then you fight 3 stages of monsters, and then you may get a drop, you may not get a drop. But see, it's all RNG. So like if you don't get an item, you just kind of shift your strat around what you can use, and it's you just got to be really flexible. Um, so we're gonna go back over here. So most of the strats I have run so far are Imperial Blade Master, which is really strong because Draven is a really strong unit. They nerfed his damage by half, and he's still a fucking monster. Uh, what is it? Noble is strong by itself because then everyone just has 100 armor and 35 heal on hit. Pirate, I think they buffed Pirate. I enjoyed Pirate even before they buffed it because you could just sit there and let your gold stack up, and you can just run into it and just get a ton of gold income. Um, Probably would be better after every round. I just like seeing all the gold flying up, if you're gonna be completely honest. Glacial is really strong too if you have 6, because then you just stun your opponent out. I don't know if Void's really strong. I've done it once, but I lost pretty heavily. Wild is a really good early game comp and late game comp if you get Gnar. Gnar's really strong. So is Kennen. Kennen is a what ninja? He's a ninja elementalist. I forget. But yeah, like these are just, and then knights are really good early game too for blocking damage. Gunslingers are really good. Like they're like it's just all really good. You just have to go with the flow and get your comp. The most broken thing, in my opinion, is Phantom, because you get 2 Phantoms. You get Mordekaiser, or Mordekaiser Kindred, Karthus. One person on the enemy team starts with 100 HP at the beginning of the match. So if it's their front line, you just dumpster their front line and then you just go through their whole team. Or you like if you ever run an assassin comp with Phantom, you hit their backline with like 100 HP and you're just assassin to jump in and one shot them. It's beautiful. And Blitzcrank. Blitzcrank's weird. I don't see a lot of Blitzcrank. I know some streamers use Blitzcrank. He pulls the unit that's farthest away from him. So, like, if they're running a protect the AD carry comp, for example, and they put their AD carry all the way in the back, you can drop a Blitzcrank and it'll pull their AD carry to squares around Blitzcrank, and then you can just pretty much just screw him. But usually when you pull it, your units will run forward when Blitzcrank pulls, so no one will attack just keep that in mind. Oh, also, if there's two Blitzcranks, they'll pull the same unit instead of pulling separate units. It's just something to keep in mind. And then for the units, like the 1 through 5-star rarities, I got the tweet that Riot Sat Magic put out. So these are all the percentages. So level 1, level 2, 100% tier 1. Level 3 is obviously you can get level 2s and stuff, and then you start slowly moving up. But see, the one thing I didn't know, because I looked at this and I totally went over this, at level 6 you have a 0.5% of a chance to get a tier 5. I thought that was insane. But okay, so in Teamfight Tactics and Dota chess in general, you have a shared champ pool. So the total is 39 tier 1s, 26 tier 2s, 21 tier 3s, 13 tier 4s, and 10 tier 5s. And that's for the entire game. But obviously is it subject to change. But see, so people, from what my understanding is, if they get something in the carousel and they sell it, it adds to the champ pool. So like if they grab the champion into the carousel and they grab an item, just for an item, they sell that unit. That unit goes back in the champ pool, from what I understand. So there's more than this, but that's the like baseline. So yeah, that's gonna be my starter guide on it. Hopefully some of this made sense. I am gonna start my gameplay now. So let's just get into it. Hopefully I can get a game super fast. And I didn't get kicked from the PB. Thank you. Oh, it's so beautiful. So it takes a little bit to load up. Let me just keep talking a little bit about what I do, my beginning strat. So I look through the other players and what they're picking, because everything will be so similar. But if you see like two groups of champions, obviously you probably want to pick them up, because in the beginning you're just trying to grab pretty much everything you can, so you can stop other people from advancing and help you push yourself forward. Um, I don't even think I went over Little Legends. So Little Legends are your little avatar and stuff. So like in the shop, it might change. I don't know. You collect the 1-star first, and then if you get the same one, it'll turn it to 2-star and then 3-star. So I just have the freshwater mole diver, and I don't know. I like them all, but if you want a dabbing penguin, you go with the pink goose, obviously, because dabbing is life, I guess. So we should be loading up any minute now. There we go. Perfect. It's like I knew that was gonna happen or something. So you start at the carousel, you run up, and then it has all the champions. So you get to pick one of these. I'm gonna go for Lulu, because she's so ninjas and like wild and stuff are a good 1-drop. Well, wilds are a good 2-drop. Let me correct myself. But Lulu's a really good 1-drop as well, because then she can alter herself and give herself more HP. So you shouldn't lose at all on these first 3 rounds. If you do, you probably forgot to buy a unit, and then you have one unit just getting hit up. They're like, "Hey, girl, give me that number," and they're just smacking that button. But yeah, because up until a few days ago, Lulu ult was bugged. Did this guy lose or something? Oh, that's funny. He just didn't buy a unit, or he just didn't put down a unit, or he sold his unit. That's funny. See, like, okay, so I think I just got bad RNG, but for right now, I'll probably go double noble. I didn't get any pairs, so there's that, and then I can turn this into a Warmogs if I wanted to. Oh, they buff Warmogs too. It's not 2.5; it's 3%. Interesting. Um, But like, so you have wild. I was thinking about grabbing Nidalee, but like, this is usually when I go through because this guy has a Kha'Zix, this guy has a Darius, this guy looks like he's trying to run a night comp. Um, no, see, I don't think anyone got lucky. See, there's an Nidalee Warwick. This is a wild start because you only need two to get the attack speed buff. Another wild. Huh. Looks like no one got any Garens. It's probably good for me. Yeah, like there's a 3-star Fiora. Easy. Uh, I think I saw one cause. Yeah, I can. So you can sit in this screen for for a while. So you have 13 seconds plus the fight plus how long everyone else has the fight to decide on buying the stuff. There's two Kha'Zix. I might not go that. There's another guy going Kha'Zix. There's Warwick. There's Warwick. There's Warwick. This guy's just, yeah. So I can probably bank on this or I can bank on Kha'Zix being there. Because a lot of people, I don't know how a lot of people play the early game. But this is how I play my early game. This is how I've had the most success. Because then you, like, your options are just so wide. Like, I'm like, oh, yo, let's get this noble comp going. It really wants me to play noble, apparently. Um, but see, like, if I got two Garens, that would have been nice. I might grab Nidalee to stop people from, but they're gonna 3-star him anyways, unless there's a bunch of people just grabbing Nidalees. But you want to keep your options open. Like that 2-star Fiora, though, she's might carry me. Fiora is not that strong of a unit. Well, 1-star anyways. Her post is really strong though. Nidalee is probably a really good unit with Wild because her ultimate is Shapeshifter or Primal Surge, sorry. But she's the Shapeshifter, so she heals for a certain amount from 3 stars, and it's really, really strong. If you get a 2-star Nidalee early on, she'll basically like just 1v9, and it's just so strong. Oh, I guess that's how we do it. I don't have a first spot. Should have thought about this. I can keep this for now. So, in the beginning, you either want to go for a win streak or a loss streak. If you go for a loss streak, you'll get priority on the carousel because you'll get let out first. But if you're in first and you have a win streak, you'll be let out last. And the gold, to my understanding, is always the same win or loss streak. See, this guy has 4 units, so I'll probably catch a loss here. We'll see. Yeah. He has. Yeah. I kind of assumed lose here, but he has like, see, 2-star Nidalee. She heals herself and she just does tons of damage. But losing early on isn't the end of the world. See, like how that just put me in the last or almost last. You not even have a chance, and they're flaming this guy in last because he's just chilling there. I'm pretty sure he's just AFK. So now we're able to have 4 units. I'm gonna put this Nidalee in. So that losing isn't that detrimental in the early game. I usually use it just to get gold. Like I don't upgrade very fast. I usually upgrade when this hits 6, unless I get a bunch of units. So the farther you go out from low levels, the less like tier 1 units you'll get. So if you're trying to 3-star like a Fiora or a Nidalee, for example, you want to stay lower so you have a higher percent of just getting it. If that makes sense. Is anyone going Darius right now? Curious. This guy has 1 Darius. Oh, and also like in Z, you can hit Z to peep this, and then like I usually look at this. Yeah, someone is going Darius. But yeah, you kind of just sit on your economy. So this is the carousel. This is what people call it. I don't know what Riot wants it to be called. Their players just call it the carousels because you just either look at the champion or you look at the items, or sometimes the good champions have good items. So like right now for my comp, I'm probably peeping. How do you say I wanted to go Imperial? None of these because none of these are Imperial, but I could peep this for Lulu. So like mana items, obviously tier. They give mana so they can ult sooner. I believe if you have a BF sword, you go in the Spear of Sojin. Spear of Sojin Lulu is dumb, super dumb. Um, but see, okay, now that I have 11 gold, now I have one interest. So it just keeps stacking up, and I try building interest, and then if I'm about to lose, I do what I call I blow my load, and then I just either level up or I keep refreshing, trying to get a bunch of startup units. But it ruins your economy. The easiest way to lose in this game is ruining your economy. So like you'll get stuck at level 6 and then you won't have a chance to get any of the 5-star units, and it's just bad. But yeah, see Nidalee levels up and then she heals for a significant amount. It's like 400, now it's like 375, but yeah. So like I'm taking small losses and it's just making everything good. Like I just got a 2-star Lulu, that's fine. Hmm. There's another Warwick. But yeah, you get so next round, unless I get something I want to buy, I just sit on my gold and then I get 2 interest. So it's really simple. You just got to go with the flow. Pick up starred units as you can, build synergies. Because you won't, like, if you lose in the beginning, you won't immediately lose. I've seen people with 2 HP or 1 HP come back and win the game. One of my friends did that the other day to both of us, and it was actually really funny. It was really good, though. Darius, so if you have 2 nobles, this is what I was trying to do. You give one person gets a noble buff. So he gets 100 extra armor and he gets 35 health on hit. And for Darius getting that, that's probably the strongest unit to fucking have, to be honest. Oh, and he has a Rage Blade Vayne. So Rage Blade in this game stacks infinitely. So it's really strong on Vayne, any AD carry really, because then they just get like a nuts amount of attack speed. Oh, that wasn't enough. See, we haven't seen a Kha'Zix, or maybe I have. I'm blind. See, I want to pick up this Lulu, but I don't know who to sell. Probably the van. But yeah, see, like, oh, I was at 20, but then kind of like, see, and I'm sitting on these items because I don't know actually what to do with them. I mean, I could get redemption, but I mean, then I would have to sell the Lulu to get the redemption on anyone good, like Shen. It'd be really good on Shen. I might lose this because, like, okay, so from how I gauge my place in the game is if you lose to the monsters, that means you're behind. Which I think I'm behind right here, unless this Nidalee clutches up, which I doubt. Because okay, so when you kill Krugs, okay, if you kill the Krugs, they go full. The other one goes full HP. So I'm behind right now. Oh, and I sold my van. That's wonderful. Um, that's funny. Um, so we'll level up so I can just get an extra spot on the bench. But I'll probably get rid of these Warwicks. Yeah, and we'll sit on this. Because I don't think I'm gonna get another 2-star nearly, so I can sell that to gain interest. See, this guy has 5. I have 5 also, but I have a like. So I have a decent front line, and my back line's eh. But Braum is a really good tank. Same with Leona, just like in games, because they block stuff. I think it's 100% block. Yeah, it blocks incoming damage, so it blocks all from whatever direction he's doing it. Wow, I actually won this super hard. Oh, that was the that was the guy at the bottom. He waited all that time to get all the interest. How much interest does he have? Oh, he only has 2. He's trying to strat. He's trying to cheese. He's trying to cheese super hard. Um, so I'll probably wait till 30. I'll reroll once, see if I get anything. Nah, because I've seen a few pikes. I've seen a few gangplanks. That probably means no one's going pirate. I probably could have gone pirate and been fine because I don't think anyone had any graves either. So there's that. Like you just gotta go with the flow, and that's pretty much like basically the whole game. And you're just kind of chilling out, just doing it, you're just living. See, I don't know if Braum. No, he doesn't block damage from behind. So I wish they would change it to where he like throws at the shield from where he's taking damage, because like the assassins are attacking my Fiora, right? And then, huh? I'm still sitting on all these items. It's probably not that good of me, but I'm also trying to get a good pick in the carousel because I'm not on a win streak, so I might as well go on a small loss streak. 3-star Braum. Okay, so this is the point I'm talking about. So you gain 5 gold per round, and then you gain 3 interest. That's 2 clicks on the level up button, or the buy XP button. And then you sit at 30. So it's basically you just keep doing it until you either level up or you want to go past. Because usually I try going past the 50, unless I'm like super just getting super dumpstered. Which if I get dumpstered here, I'll probably just start leveling up. But if I lose by like 1 or 2, I think it'll be fine. Oh, Shen actually got his ulti off. Shen's ulti is so big, but it's still like not super big. I guess he still takes a lot of. Oh, he blocks REQ. That's interesting. I haven't seen that before. Okay, I lost by 2, so I'll just hold because I only take like 6 damage. Because I don't understand the damage system. I think it's kind of bugged because I've been at like 7 health and I've taken 6 damage and I've died. So it's kind of like throw your hands up in the air and you're like, well, what do I do? I'm gonna go for that Gnar right now because I already have one wild Nidalee, and Gnar's CC is huge, so I'll take that. Because I could have grabbed, I believe, I could have grabbed the Warwick. Where's my spot? I forget where I was at. I was up here, wasn't I? Yeah. No, I only have one Warwick, so that's fine. I don't need a Shen. If there's a Garen, I fucked. Yeah, okay. Because I could have gone 2-star Garen. Oh, that guy grabbed it. I wonder if he's going for the item. Nah, is that a 2-star? See, I wish you could move this so you could like look better. Yeah, you just sold the Garen. That's good for me. Oh, actually, I got another one anyways. uh, good RNG. Good RNG. So maybe I'll buy, because then I'll have enough to go over 40. Then I'll have 2 gold to spend. Actually, I'll go the 40 because I'm trying to go for noble. So if I throw in Lucian, because I'll be able to level up next round. So that's really good for me. See, I think there's a bug with Lulu. She ults 2 people after her first ulti, so I'm pretty sure that's bugged. But we'll just keep going. Because as you saw, Braum got ulted and whoever she was on also got knocked up. So we'll just level up, and then we'll throw Lucian so we can get a noble buff. So noble. So along the side, you have all your I'm gonna call them buffs or your synergies. I think that's what other people call them. So I get 100 armor and 35 health per hit on one random ally, And if you get 6, it's all allies. So Noble buff is really strong if you can get all 6. But my Vayne's really weak, so we'll see. Because Vayne at low rank is good even without attack speed. But she's just better with attack speed. And really, Soul's really strong if you can get him start up. But you know, Garen's spinning is just OP. You know, like normal games, he just spins on you and you just die. Leona's a noble too, so I can trade Leona out for Lucian. And then I can get the Guardian buff too. So the Guardian buff gives 40 armor to everyone that's around. Like, so if I take her out and put her back in, that's the range. So it should hit these and these. So wolves, they are considered assassins. That's why they're kind of like see-through, transparent. So they'll jump at the beginning of the round. Since I don't have any assassins, my assassins won't jump. I just tap my screen. I don't know why I just tapped my screen. So they'll jump at the beginning of the round, and then you'll fight them here. These wolves are really strong because they crit really, really hard. But oh wow, I've gotten really lucky this game. Okay, so when I'm not used to seeing this, really not used to seeing this. That's really crazy. I see like stuff like this. I've seen so many Zeds. I've seen so many Vegars. Ooh, there's an R. Do I splurge for it? Yeah, I think I splurge for it. This is worth 1, right? And I believe, yeah, so they sell back for what you buy them for. Oh, there's a Darius too. Oh, not Darius. Well, there's a Darius, but Garen. But yeah, Guardian buff super strong with Noble. See now, Fiora got it. It's really hard to see unless you have him on all of it. But Brahm's also really strong against AD carries because his shield blocks a majority of the damage. And look, they're just free firing on her. She has so much. She's just doing so much work. This guy has a 3-star Tristana. Huh, I guess that's pretty good into this far. See, I'm doing really good right now. So I don't know if this is gonna be like Dota auto chess, where top 4 get ranked up and lower 4 do not. I don't think Lulu's ever gonna die though. That's the thing. I guess I'll put Zephyr on her, and then I can put Spirit Sojin. Spirit Sojin Lulu's fucking broken. Then who do I put attack speed on? Maybe Garen? Huh. See, I'm kind of trolling right now. But I'm thinking about putting Blade of or Rage Blade on Garen. Kennen and Gnar are really strong because from what I've seen, is Gnar will throw people in the Kennen ulti. And then like someone just has a full AP Kennen just sitting in the back like, hey bro, I'm gonna one shot you, and he does one shot you. Because right now, Gnar, Cho'Gath, and Sejuani have the highest like AoE CCs in the game, and they just buff Cho. They buff Cho hard, and it's crazy. This guy's a fuck ton of items. That guy had a fuck ton of items. I might get a 3-star Fiora this game. That's crazy. I don't think I've ever had a 3-star Fiora. And see, you gain 2 XP per round. Do I go for the Rage Blade? Do I go for the Titanic? I go for Titanic. And I think I'll just hold on to this. Because if I get a 2-star Vayne, I'll throw Vayne in for somebody. And then I'll put a Rage Blade on her if I get an attack speed. But this guy has Elemental. So that's Daisy. So obviously we know Daisy. If you have, so he has 1, 2, 3. So he has Brand, Lysandra, and Kennen. So those are his 3 elementalists. So you get this big ass fucking meat ball right there. Ooh, and then Sejuani ulti. So he just CC'd me to death. That's a really strong comp. Because Brand is a really good standalone unit. He does so much damage, just like normal games. Ooh, there's a Yasuo. That's interesting. Um, I could do something. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna put Rage Blade on Lulu, so she can just rapid fire out ultis. And then there's another thing you need to be aware of. So when they use their mana ability, or I think I've just been blatantly calling it their ulti. Because the majority of them they are their ultis, but like Varus and they're not and stuff. So I'm gonna sell this Elise, and I'm just gonna put Rage Blade on Lulu. They have a 1 second delay in between when they can use their ult again. So you just need to keep that in mind. See, my economy is really good though. This guy's economy is really good. This guy's economy is decent. This guy's economy is really good. Like everyone at the end of this game knows what they're doing. So I might be in trouble. Because I'm pretty low. This guy's really low too. But this guy has a real. Ooh, that guy's an interesting comp. He turned Ash to a Blade Master. That's interesting. I don't think I've seen that before. Oh, I went up against the same guy. Interesting. That guy's just shitting on me. This might be where I take my bow. That's rough. 2% chance. That's interesting. I might just. Oh, I have a random Garen just chilling. So Yasuo is probably. I'm not gonna say the best 5-star for being standalone, but he's really good because. So he has 700 HP, right? He gets a 700 HP shield afterwards too, and then there's that Vayne. I could sell the Lulu to get all these items back and put Rage Blade on Vayne. It's really strong. That guy pulled my Braum. That's hilarious. Aurelion Soul with Rage Blade, Force of Nature. Huh. So Force of Nature, it lets you exceed the unit cap. So he had Force of Nature, so he gets to put an extra unit on the board. That's double Golden Spatula. Golden Spatulas are hard to come by. Oh, there's a Gnar. I guess I could run double wild, but no, then I lose synergy. See, this is the whole problem with this game. You just lose synergy, and then you're like, well, shit, what do I do? Oh, never mind. Okay, we're not even fighting an actual player. These things, okay, so birds, every time one dies, the rest get an attack speed buff. It's super, it's not fun. It's not fun at all. So after this round, I should be able to go up. I might have to sell this Lulu to keep my interest, though. But yeah, look at these guys. They just fucking ramp up, and then they're super, oh my. I got it. But yeah, like I said before, if you're losing to these, you're probably behind the curve. Because if I lost this, I would take another, like, how many, depending on how many, they do a lot of damage. There's another Lulu, but I'm going to go for the level up. And then we're going to throw Gnar in. So I don't know if this works on Garen, but I believe that's, oh, that's not what I thought it was going to be. Oh well, that's really good too. So the Ionic Spark, whenever enemy casts a spell, they take 200 damage. It's really good to put on a tank. I'm gonna put more HP on him so his Titanic does more damage. Oh, that's a wild comp. Oh, this guy's a 1-star Gnar. Oh, my Gnar's. So this guy's Cassidon. He takes mana on auto attack, so I'm not gonna get my. That sucks. Because Gnar is such a big difference. Like, watch this guy. This guy's Gnar is gonna pop off unless it gets knocked up. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that hit 1, 2, 3. That hit all these units, and it hits everyone behind them too. It's such an insane thing. It's so strong. See, I don't need anything here. See, like if I lose one, I'm out. But oh man, let me check other people's comps. I'm pretty sure I don't. I just lose to everybody. See, if I lose by like one or two, it's okay, but I might just get like stomped and then I just die. So this is like the moment, like, I guess I start re-rolling. 2 Karthuses, I don't need Karthus. Don't need Draven. Need you. Cho is really good. So I don't think we're gonna be able to get a Kale. If we get a Kale, we get Noble, which is really strong. I actually was gonna win. Interesting. Oh no, this guy's Draven. Oh, Draven's so strong. But you know, Nar's stronger. Oh, so Phantom Dancer. So if like you turn anyone into an assassin, they crit on hit. There's so if you make your like so if you have the one item that makes you crit every auto, they'll miss all the time on that Phantom Dancer because they can't be crit. So you'll just be missing 100% of the time, and then you might just die because of it. Oh, there's 2 Cho'Gaths. Like I'm really fishing for that. I guess there's a Yasuo. Oh, I have a 3-star Fiora. Against this Cassidon guy again. Hopefully I don't get rolled. Oh, I guess I beat him last time, but it just kind of depends on where the units go. Yeah, see, like I just got rolled. I might die here. I probably die here. I die here. See, that's like just how the game goes. Oh, and see, I think I had like 15 health, and I think I took 14 damage and I died. It's just like that sometimes. See, I got 5th place. That was pretty low finish, but it gets my point across. Like all these guys had good economies. Like watch, this guy had, I believe, a 5 economy. Oh, I can't click. I can just go around to their boards. Does not show their economy. Oh, it does. So this guy had 0 economy. This is the guy I just lost to. I think he's level 8. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, he's level 7. He has 0 economy. This guy probably loses the game. He got 1 economy through there. But he has a lot of HP, so he has room. This guy has a decent economy. He's also level 8. Is this guy actually level 7? Yeah. So this guy probably wins this game because this is a really strong comp. Because he has all the glacial. And Brand is just a good standalone unit. This guy's really strong too. I think he has the best economy out of all of them. Oh, I can't just. Oh, it's because they're fighting each other. Yeah, so there's that. So, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this guide. It's gonna be. So the first part was like 11 minutes, and we just ran through with a 30-minute game. And I lost. I got 5th, so there's that. So you can show how long these games are. But like, so like I had no 3 stars, and then these guys like 2 3-stars, 1 3-star, 2 3-star, 1. So it's just you gotta like you gotta adapt. I didn't adapt well that game. I saw a lot of Gangplank. I saw a lot of Graves. I saw a lot of Pike. I probably should have gone Pirate. I would have had more economy, and I probably could have pulled something out. But yeah, that's basically TFT. This is my start guide. I'm gonna put Scarra's cheat sheets into the description. I'll put Stat Magic's. I don't know if I can do tweet. Well, I'll look into it. I'm gonna put Stat Magic's Twitter in the description so you can go through and look through because he's giving updates on TFT and all that stuff. Really good person to follow. Thank you for watching and hopefully you come back. Um, Also, I'm streaming on Twitch, mostly TFT League sometimes. Um, so yeah, come by, hang out. We maybe play. I don't know. Thank you again for watching. Like and subscribe, obviously. This is going to be my first video on this channel, so hopefully it's a good one. Thank you. Have a good day.